What's up, y'all? Hope y'all can see me. It's been a minute. You know, I think I'm gonna try to do a vid every week. It's been a busy week for me. I just had a photo shoot done yesterday, and I'm currently in the back rooms about to cook up and finish up on my book bag samples. And I just wanted to talk to y'all, let y'all know that, bro, stay consistent, for real. Like, I've been trying shit. I've been having doubts about certain things, and I've been having conversations to make sure that my mind is still straight. Because if you want to make progress, you got to make sure your mind is good. And things was getting a little tough. I was getting a little anxious. I was getting a little off course. But I had to realize I'm just in my own lane, you feel me? And when you in your own lane, the road may get a little bumpy. You might get on a dirt road before you get on the highway, and that was just how it was for a little moment. It was a little rough. But now it's just been on some shit where I'm like only worried about cleansing my mind, only worried about evolving. You know, my birthday is in 2 weeks. I turn 18. That's kind of been on my mind too, because it's like, damn, I got a trip coming up, and I'm really excited. I'm also anxious about that because, you know, when good things happen in my life, I always be like, is it really gonna happen? Like, I'll be having a lot of pessimism. I could just say doubt as well, but it's not even intentional. That just came from like some inner problems that I had to address. Cause bro, you gotta have faith in shit. And I feel like I was losing turbulence when it came to having faith, but I got that faith now. I'm back knowing that, bro, I'm bound to have shit happen. And I'm also capable of having shit happen. So there's no point in me sitting back having doubts like that because, bro, I put in no effort to make things come to life. I have the ability to make things come to life, and it's time to start utilizing that. And I already been utilizing it, but like I said before, sometimes you just get on the dirty side of the road, you feel me? And I'm back on the highway. I'm back on some new graphite, that black shit that's smooth. You like, damn, it feel good on this road. And that's just the road that I'm back on. Yeah, I'm about to set everything up and get right to work. I don't want to really sit here and like spend too much time not working because I want to get out as much progress as I can today. And I also noticed that whenever I'm here, I use this time to like just enjoy the atmosphere, which is fine as well. But sometimes I may come in and want to knock out some work, but then the other side of my brain is just like, let's calm down, let's relax. And you know, them relaxing moments are still beneficial, but then when you like think about it from like a 3-day standpoint, it's like, damn, I could have been here if I didn't relax. And I didn't have to relax, I just felt the need to. But I don't know, man. I'm just gonna chill. I'm just gonna chill out on having that whole thought process and only like do the objective. Because when I relax and I get idle time is like, I just watched Ken say that shit, as in Ken Carson. Like, idle time is like that worst time, bro. And I want to make sure that I'm using my idle time wisely, so I don't feel like I'm being like nothing in life, bro. I feel like I gotta consistently have something going on, and there's nothing wrong with that either. I'm a creative, so it's just like I want to be able to create at all moments, but also know when to take a break. I set up a schedule so I can know when to take a break and when to be creative, because doing so many different things, you just want to complete anything. You want to make it so much progress in each and everything that you just may not know what you're actually doing. You may not know how far you're actually going. So when I started adding in breaks and like time for me to catch up, and when I say time for me to catch up, I mean time for me to think about what I've been doing, then them moments right there is when I'm able to snap back into this workflow and just able to do shit crazy. Like, and I'm about to do shit crazy. I don't want to yap too much. I'm finna get to work. Alright, everyone, I am finally set up and I'm ready to get to work. As y'all can see, we are working with black, we're working with blue, we're working with pink. And yeah, we're working with purple as well. Those are the colors that I've been feeling like are going to be the most expressive for Prune right now. I also got some things talking for the ladies with Prune. I can't wait for y'all to check that out. If you haven't already, make sure you are following my brand account and my main account. You can catch me on my main at Luke Stiller, and my brand page is prune.usa. What I'm going to be posting on there, you won't know till you follow. So I can't even tell you until you hit that follow button. And make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, man. Hit that like. Make sure you comment. Let me know if you enjoy these type of videos, because y'all letting me know that y'all enjoy me keeping up my progression is the only way that I'm going to know that, it's worth even putting the progression out there, is getting feedback. And feedback is kind of what I've been looking forward to. So make sure I leave a comment, make sure I subscribe, and let's get to This shit was some bullshit. I'm not gonna lie. I slipped and mad just a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I was super duper frustrated. I've redid the bottom of this book bag 8 times, 6 times, a lot, and it just hasn't been the right measurements, and I don't think that it will be. So what I'm gonna do is just change the whole formula, just change the whole bag in general. I didn't make it too far with this book bag to be shitty about it, but that just wasn't the right thing that I'm trying to push out. Like, that shit was too difficult. It was too difficult, and I didn't think it made sense. Like, the material that I'm using probably isn't able to be shaped into the bag that I was trying to make, which is probably why it's not complying. So now I have to work towards a bag that works with this material. And to gain this knowledge was a really tough process. Like, this shit, like, I'm so serious when I tell you I was really pissed off. Like, it's not taught about enough when, like, you do cut and sew, and this shit is just super duper frustrating. Like, how you getting mad as fuck, bro? Like, real talk, like, ready to, like, punch, ready to kick, like, ready to yell, scream. Like, bro, this shit be blowing me for real, bro. Like, it really be pissing me the fuck off. And it's all cool, it's a part of the process, which I know it's a part of the process, which is why I'm able to balance my emotions when it comes to doing this. But y'all, this shit pisses me off. I am now going to change course, change direction, and work towards easier bag. So this is like a lunch pail bag. I want to make it like a canvas bag. I really want to have it like a good shape, like a rectangle shape, like a good 3D rectangle shape. And then you put the straps on there, it would be like a book bag, which explains why I did this right here. I think with me doing that, I kind of made the bag like diameter, whatever the width is called. I made the width too small. Like, I wanted to be able to fit a MacBook in here, and I can already tell that the MacBook is not going to be able to sit in here. Also, when it comes to this height, it may not be the move. Like, these may have to be like wider book bags more than narrow, because with it being so high, it gives off this look. Like, I'm not really a fan of the whole tall book bag, and it gets droopy, and I'm not really going to do that. So what I think I'm going to do is just make it wider. See if make some customizations to this height as well. And yeah, let's get back to work. I just spent some time figuring out how I'm gonna do this. It's gonna get a little wobbly for a second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I figured out how I was gonna do it. I figured out what the problem was. I realized that with me making this bag, I was trying to use leather that was too thick. So anytime that I was trying to get the bottom to shape perfectly, it just would not work. So what I did was I switched leathers to all black, and y'all, this shit finna be so crazy because it's like black and pink. I'm gonna have pink guts, and this shit gonna be so fire. Like, This shit gonna be so fire. This was a really good decision to do rather than stressing myself out so bad trying to get these measurements right for that damn blue and that damn purple. Man, oh man, I was really losing my damn mind, but thank God that we up here with it. This jump finna be stupid. And one more thing, bro, margins, twin. Hold on. We don't condone that nigga, we don't. Alright, y'all.
Yes, when I'm pull out button, he tryna take him home. Yes. Okay.
I got the bag done. As y'all remember what I said last bag, if that motherfucker stand up, you know what I mean? It don't need no support. When the bag stand up, it don't need no support. That mean that we A1, we top tier, we going good. This is a really pretty bag. It's all black, but like, I'm gonna show y'all the texture for real. This shit feels amazing. It looks amazing in the light. Like, look at this. Yes, sir. This shit finna be so tough. That's going to conclude the vid. I'm not necessarily done with the bag yet. I got the outside done. Now what's left is just the inside, which is the pink guts. It's really, I wouldn't say it's unfortunate that I didn't get to finish, but it is just like, I'm a little shitty, I ain't gonna lie. But it's a little hot in here. I spent like 8 hours here. I'm trying to like learn and not spend too much time here, cause I got things to do. So I don't want to burn out because I spend all my day trying to perfect the bag. When I have things that still benefit me that I have to lock in on, but this is what it looks like so far. This is pretty smooth, bro. It's pretty smooth, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not bad at all. I say the flaws on this one, for sure. Excuse me, for sure, I'm gonna start needing like drawstrings and things of that nature, because without the drawstring, I can't really close the bag. I was gonna use these little snaps, but my homeboy just called me and was like, bro, the snap came off. So it's like, this whole process has been a little hard. I'm not gonna lie, the book bags was definitely something that I was intimidated by. That's why when I first started making the book bag, I made my first book bag last year, and that whole project took a lot out of me. So I was just like, damn, when I drop these, it's gonna be a really hard time, which is why like, I prepare for shit to be hard. But it's just like, damn, this shit really hard. Like, it's not like something I can easily do. I for sure gotta take my time and just keep redoing this shit. Keep trying over and over again. I like where this is going though. The silhouette is cool. Like, it can fit your MacBook, it can fit your books, it can fit all types of things. It's not like a big ass book bag where you can put your whole life in it, but your essentials for sure could go in here. The texture is super duper dope, bro. Like, finished product is going to be awesome. I got to re-up on some leathers because now I know what type of leather works for the book bags. The other ones I had were too thick. These ones are nice and thin, so I'm just taking advantage of the thin ones. Pause. Yeah, y'all. That concludes tonight. I'm not going to be here too long. It's currently around like 10:40, 11 o'clock, and that's the deadline. I wasn't able to finish, but I'll try again either later this week or next Saturday or next Sunday. Peace.